Mic check, mic check. What's good? What's good? How's it going? I'm gonna do a quick sound check on my side just to make sure everything sounds dialed in. You know, never hurts to do a quick sound check. Let's see. So, just take a look. Cool. Looks solid. Nothing major. So yeah, we're back for part 4 of this stream session. Yeah, I'm gonna send out a tweet real quick just to the usual. But nonetheless, I hope you're doing great, Happy Saturday, type vibe. It's pretty much it. And then let's see. Yeah, so pretty much the last episode I was basically just, we kind of had the first episode of this almost like this series. I kind of consider it like a Minecraft series, right? And it was pretty cool because we genuinely just kind of went in and kind of just started our Minecraft journey. I remember we actually started mining a bit. Here, I'm gonna adjust my mic a tad as well. There we go. That should be better for the sound, but oop. Oh, I see why. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm kind of leaning back a little, but that's all right. I can always lean in too. There we go. So yeah, we pretty much just started that. We were, farming a tad. Just got like some mats and stuff. So overall, it was pretty solid. It was a pretty solid start. And yeah, also stumbled across a Sharpness 3 sword. That was pretty interesting, for sure. And yeah, just kind of like some of the basics. It was pretty solid indeed. So what's good? Just a villager from last time. Oh, creeper! Wow, creeper was saying what's up. Man, good thing we tanked it with humility. But yeah, so pretty much it's just pretty chill stuff, I'd say. And yeah, it's an easy fix, no sweat. Now let's go ahead and kind of just redial this in. Yeah, so that's pretty much the recap on that. It's been it's a pretty chill sesh, for sure. Alright, so let's just place some planks there for now. And then yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna need to find ourselves or rather craft it's the farming tool, So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at the tools. There we go. Yeah, but overall that was pretty much it. For the most part. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna place that back in the chest. And yeah, we did find some rare ore. We found some diamonds, we found some gold, we found some redstone. There was still a ton of the cave that I remember that we still had to explore, or that we still had the chance to explore, right? So that was pretty cool as well, because there's a lot to that cave still that I know is and that's just like one of them. There's a whole nother one that I found, and it's like, yeah. So Just stuff like that. All right. Let's take a look at. Let's see what we've got. So I've got the bundle here. There's a saddle. Yeah, just kind of like editing the inventory a little bit, but yeah, I remember from last time too, like needed some more planks, stuff like that, just to make sure that as we go splunking down there, you know, it's adequate enough for us to be able to craft stuff like torches and jazz like that. So let's see, there's some arrows in there. That bundle's got some materials too. Okay. Yeah, so just stuff like that, I think, for the most part, I think is the main thing. But yeah, nonetheless, it's a pretty chill sesh. Oh, what's that? Skelly? It is a Skelly. There we go. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely a pretty chill session, dude. We're gonna go over here and get some planks, though. Some logs and some planks. Because we're gonna need some logs and some planks. Oh, yeah. Also, as a bonus, we were fishing too. You know, so we did get some fishing in last episode. That was pretty cool. All right. And also the jungle biome extends on this side too. Kind of looked like it did. Yeah, that's legit. Yeah, so we're just kind of like getting ourselves some more materials, stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, I was kind of sharing on the last episode is what I typically the way I kind of go about it is, you know, I'll build the usually the diamond pickaxe. Well, that's kind of like you kind of have to build the pickaxe because, you know, without building the pickaxe, it's kind of difficult to mine the obsidian. You know, unless there's unless you just have a netherite axe, but you kind of need the first one to get access to the next one, right? So yeah, but nonetheless, that tends to be the first upgrade for that ore. And then when it comes to the next upgrades, the next sets of upgrades, I would probably say would be the enchantment table, as well as the I guess really the enchantment table. That's about it. Outside of that, it kind of just becomes like, you know, an additive. Like, it's helpful for sure. Yeah. Yo. Cool. So this should definitely be enough logs for now. You know, we got our base and stuff as well, so that helps. This should do pretty well. So let's go ahead and grab some of the sugar cane as well. Might as well just plant some sugar cane, because we'll need that for later. We'll need the once we start making the books and stuff for the enchantment table. Sugarcane will definitely help. There we go. Okay. Now let's see. I guess we can plant it. But luckily there's a lot of water sources. That's the nice part. So we can plant some here. And then there we go. And then I'll plant one more right there. Oh, right there. There we go. Solid. And then, you know, it's kind of like the water elevator we've been using to travel to the cave that we found. So yeah, it's pretty much the vibe. That's pretty much the vibe. It's all good. So now that we got the logs, the first thing we'll be making the planks. So we're gonna want to craft those. And then once we craft the planks, well, there's some leaves. That's pretty cool. I guess I'm gonna want to bring the iron, simply because I'm looking at the pickaxe and stuff. Now the planks, I would say half of those, or more than half of those, would be better in reserves. And then those are other planks. Now in terms of food, this should be good. This should be good. So I think the food will be, I mean, I can bring probably should I bring the bread? Oh, right, the melons. Yeah, the melons. I feel like I had more melons, but maybe already like chomped through half of the melons. I don't know. But they do tend to spawn, which is nice. Like they just have the spawn rate. We'll bring some cobble. Cobble would definitely be helpful. Arrows. Yeah, I could bring arrows. Those could be helpful for sure. And bring the fish. Let's see, there's a slightly stronger bow, so I'll bring that bow. And then we also got the bundles too, which helps. So we'll have the cobble. And then that kind of just alleviates the space for the other, the other, resources that we end up mining down there. So like, that's pretty much it. Now, of course, the bundles are helpful too, because when you have the bundles, you can fit more inventory items in the spacing. So if you ever need extra space for stuff like that, definitely recommend those. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of make our way to the cave, and that's pretty much it. All right. Okay. Interestingly enough, though, I would say I was kind of sharing this on the last episode, was we still haven't found any copper in this biome. Now, granted, this is just one cave, so there very well could be copper, and I just haven't, stumbled across any. But it's pretty much I'd say slightly, kind of in the same realm as iron, but a little bit, like a tier lower than iron, but it's still really good. You know what I mean? It's definitely better than leather. It's kind of better than gold. I mean, not even kind of. It's definitely better than gold. So thought that was kind of interesting, because I was like, oh man. But at the same time, we've been finding a pretty solid amount of iron, so that helps. Yeah. Let's see. So we'll make a makeshift pathway. And this should do. Okay, that's alright. I can just traverse this way. Now from here,